Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a little story time for you about probably the craziest 3 days that I've ever had in my life. My sister Tolu. If you guys don't know her, yeah, she's gonna help me tell this story since we did it together. We went through every single second together. December 26th, 2019. So one of our cousins, well, second cousin, whatever, one of our cousins invites us to Last Minute Whiz Kid concert. He does this festival apparently every year in Nigeria called Starboy Fest, and we're like, oh, it could be dope to go. We already had plans to go to another festival in Ghana the following day for the next 3 days, 3-day festival, but we're like, why not add one? It starts at 7 p.m. We're like 3 hours away from where the concert is gonna be. So bright and early that morning, without eating, we take 3 different buses, 2 okadas. If you guys don't know what okadas are, they're motorcycles that people use for public transportation. Hey, it's me. I had to cut in real quick because I realized I didn't explain why we had to leave so early. 3-hour journey in Nigeria is more, you have to double the time, 6-hour journey, because a lot of the roads and not the main areas are not free, so cars have to drive extra slow and there's always traffic. So that's why we had to leave super early and didn't get left at like 6 a.m. and through all the traffic didn't get home till like 3 p.m. and then took a shower, got ready, 5 p.m. All right, jump back in. 5 p.m. we texted my cousin because he had the address and all the stuff. So we texted him, oh, we're ready whenever you are. We're all hungry, and we had been texting him and he was not responding. 5 o'clock went by, 6 o'clock went by, 7 o'clock went by, 8 o'clock went by.
Literally right when we were like, okay, we're about to go call. We actually did call an Uber. So
exactly.
Like, we were calling Uber and we were about to just go to the Uber to go find a restaurant. And then he like, oh yeah, I'm coming. And I have like another Uber available. And like,
so we had to cancel our Uber. And then and get them. And then we waited for him. It took him like another 30 minutes or so to get there. We stopped by this place called Chicken Republic. I think it's only in Nigeria. I'm not sure about if it's in other African countries. But this place, we thought it was gonna be like a KFC because there's KFC and stuff in Nigeria too. But the food was so freaking expensive. They had a piece of chicken like this, plus a small bowl of rice that was like this. And it was like 6,000 naira. How much is, I can't do the conversions, so I will just put the conversions right here of how much dollars that is. And even though it kind of seems cheap, when I tell you that most places you get the food for like 1,500, which is this translation, then you understand how crazy it was for you to be paying that price. And nobody was full. Everybody was still super hungry. Had no other choice. The concert was about to start, or so we thought. The line, there's no line. Let me not even say that there is a line.
A crowd of people and they're all like gathered around the gate. It's literally like
a mass line. Yes, a mob. There's no other way to explain it. There was probably like 3,000 people just sitting in the line.
You could just see like everyone was so upset and like it was just not a good situation.
It was a hot mess. Everybody's just crowding towards the fence that would get you into the concert. Area, and people are pushing and shoving. So I guess the police, in their way to try to create lines, decided to take this thing called okoboko. I will add a picture right here.
And they were like, oh, you think police? I mean, no. You know, police are not there to create order, and that's exactly what they did. Like, they just
instigate, and they started using it and just whipping it randomly. So if you accidentally were in the crosshairs, you were just whipped. out of nowhere just because you wanted to go to a concert. They start letting people in slowly, and people are shoving and shoving.
The moment
the
gates open, there's like a surge in the crowd. Like,
we walked to the front. The guy right in front of us had a fake ticket, right? And instead of just like pulling him to the side and not letting him in, this police officer just decided to slap. Like, I'm telling you, the dirtiest African slap you've ever seen in your life. This man got slapped so hard, and then they arrested him and put him in a truck.
Publicly disgraced
Like,
him. It was a bad situation.
Eventually, all get inside, right? But guess what? Technically, our tickets haven't been scanned yet for us to get wristbands to get inside.
Yeah, they just checked to see if we actually had like authentic tickets.
Yes.
To get in, to get our tickets scanned.
Mm-hmm. They said there were over 10,000 people there, and they legit had one person trying to scan 10,000 people's tickets with all the chaos that already happened. So every time people would like cut the line or try to talk to her on the side, she'd get up, grab all the stuff, and move the line across the thing, creating more and more and more chaos. I could understand why she was overwhelmed.
At one point, a car drove through the area we were supposed to be lining up in.
Yeah, we were getting shoved and pushed, and by then we were all so exhausted. Like, we sat down for half of the concert. Exactly. And low-key, high-key, I'm not even a big, massive, like, WizKid fan.
Blasphemy on the internet.
I know, and they were gonna come for me. I went there so that then I could see the people he would bring. I heard Tiwa Savage, and after the concert around like 2-3 a.m. we were like, all right, we're done, we're tired, let's go home. In Nigeria, if you guys don't know, each, let's say, block, right, each block has a gate, or after certain hours they close the gates. But we got there and it's 3 a.m. so the gates are closed, or so we thought. We didn't even check, we just saw them closed, and none of us thought to check the small door. People go in and out, so we sat out there until 5 a.m. and we get there and we have to walk probably like half a mile, and we have the keys and we open the keys to the gate. It's a duplex, and the tenant that lives on the other side, like the sliding lock and close it. So we start banging on the door, banging on the gate, making so much noise, trying to get their attention.
And then like takes rocks and starts throwing it at the house, like over the gate. And like we hear them land like on cars, like the house itself.
Listen, it's our house, so we're like, we don't care what the damage is, just let us in. We could peek through the gate, and we saw him turn on the light, turn off the light. We saw people walking around, even came outside and decided not to open the door. And I'm like, what do you think it is? Like, it couldn't be some kind of robber, because what robber is gonna make so much noise that the entire community is gonna hear? We were so loud that the person in the house next to us opened his shop early because he was like, you guys are making noise. They didn't open the door. I finally get a hold of my parents. They can tell him to open the door. Everybody is so pissed and so tired by then. Except for a couple hours. So in Nigeria, we have pocket Wi-Fi's that you bring around with you everywhere, because we didn't bother like getting a new SIM card for our phone and stuff. Our Wi-Fi is gone. We left it in the Uber that we took the night before on the way back from the concert. We contact the guy from the Uber, and before he can even hear our like, oh, we lost, he said, no, there's nothing in my car, I had it washed, I had it this, just over explain, so you know, like, now we're on a mad dash because we're going to Ghana. Our flight is at 4 p.m. Going to Ghana, we need Wi-Fi so that then we can be able to contact our family members, tell them that we got there safe, everything is cool. Right? We get to the airport, we get to our flight, we're in line, and they ask for our passports. And we give them the passports, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. Wait, hold on. I see your names here, both of your names here, but I don't see any flight information at all.
Joe N.